Hello there, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Real JeRi, where we explore remarkable development projects in Africa and from around the world. In today's video, we will delve into China's billion-dollar infrastructure investments in Africa. Over the past few decades, China has made significant strides in reshaping Africa's infrastructure landscape. So let's dive in and uncover the story behind China's massive footprint on the African continent. Before we begin, it's important to understand the historical context. In the 1990s, Western companies dominated Africa's infrastructure projects, winning around 8 out of 10 contracts. However, China's entry into the continent brought about a seismic shift. With its going out strategy, China encouraged its companies to expand into foreign markets, including Africa, in search of new opportunities and resources. Fast forward to 2022, and the tables have turned. According to a recent report by Heinrich Foundation, Chinese companies now account for a staggering 31% of African infrastructure contracts, valued at about $50 million or more, surpassing Western firms at 12%. China's investments have given rise to awe-inspiring projects across the continent, from ports and railways to highways and hydroelectric dams. Beijing's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative has been a driving force behind these transformative ventures. To put things into perspective, let's compare the situation to 3 decades ago. In 1990, the majority of African construction contracts, a staggering 85%, were won by US and European companies. However, with the launch of the Belt and Road Initiative in 2013 under President Xi Jinping, China embarked on financing mega projects worth billions of dollars, such as railways in Kenya and Ethiopia and ports in Djibouti and Nigeria. China's engagement through the Belt and Road Initiative has exceeded $1 trillion globally in just 10 years. This initiative, coupled with China's position as Africa's largest trading partner with $250 billion in trade in 2021, has solidified its dominance in infrastructure contracts on the African continent. Chinese companies have invested a staggering $155 billion in sub-Saharan Africa over the past 2 years alone. These investments have not only transformed Africa's infrastructure, but have also given Beijing significant leverage over African governments. In contrast, total US foreign direct investment in Africa amounted to $44.8 billion in 2021. So, what factors have contributed to China's success in securing these lucrative contracts? One key factor behind China's success in Africa is its innovative financing approach. Unlike traditional Western lenders, China offers flexible financing options and is known for its significantly speedier decision-making process. In the early stages of Africa's economic recovery, when the continent was emerging from restructuring and debt forgiveness, China provided substantial financial support. Chinese companies backed by state-owned banks have been able to fund massive infrastructure projects that would have been challenging for African countries to undertake independently. This strategic pivot by China has allowed them to quickly fill the infrastructure gap and stimulate economic growth in Africa. However, China's engagements in Africa have not been without challenges. Some projects, such as the railway in Kenya and the traffic lighting project in Ghana, have faced controversy and negative public reactions. Additionally, China's lending has experienced a decline, with the Belt and Road lending falling by 55% from 2021 to 2022. This decline can be attributed in part to the difficulty some African countries have faced in meeting their debt obligations. Yet, despite these challenges, China's relations with Africa remain broad and deep, and the two continue to strengthen their ties in various sectors. Now, let's discuss the impact of China's infrastructure investments on Africa's development. These projects have not only created jobs, but also enhanced connectivity within and between African countries. Improved transportation networks, such as railways and ports, have facilitated the movement of goods and people, boosting regional trade and economic integration. Moreover, China's investments have helped address critical infrastructure gaps that hindered Africa's economic development. For example, the construction of power plants and transmission lines has significantly improved access to electricity, benefiting industries, businesses, and households across the continent. China's influence in Africa extends beyond infrastructure developments. The exploration and extraction of critical metals such as cobalt and lithium have positioned China as a leading player in the global supply chain for electric vehicle batteries and renewable energy technologies. Chinese companies have taken the lead in converting these metals into raw materials for batteries, sourcing lithium from Zimbabwe and Namibia, and relying on the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia for cobalt. However, Brussels and Washington are now making efforts to catch up. China's billion-dollar infrastructure investments in Africa have reshaped the continent's development trajectory. Through innovative financing and strategic partnerships, China has emerged as a major player, bringing about transformative projects that have fueled economic growth and connectivity in Africa. Thank you for joining us in this exploration video of China's infrastructure investments in Africa. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Be sure to subscribe with our channel for more engaging content from around the world. Stay tuned for our next video where we will dive into another captivating topic. Until then, take care and see you soon.